This clip is a summary of hands as a calculator, wherein we use our hands to verify the facts in the addition and multiplication table. Hands memorizing abstract facts that cannot be visualized is the most difficult memorization possible. The advantage of using your hands as a calculator, there are two advantages. One, the hands provide a readily available visual object that can form number sums and number products. The second advantage is the hands are available at any time or any place to do the calculations, of course, once the student learns the procedures. We have taught 4 procedures for multiplication. They are T5, Trachtenberg 5, Trachtenberg 6, Visual 9 for multiplying by 9, and tens complement multiplication. And we get most of the numbers in the multiplication table. Using our hands for addition, we get all the facts in the addition table. So what we want to do is complete the multiplication table, and they are the products for multipliers 2, 3, and 4. And we'll look at that now. Here's multiplier 2, 3, and 4. And these are the multiplicons 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the Trachtenberg system, these are the multipliers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And these are the multiplicons. Now, Trachtenberg 2, multiplier 2, says take the multiplicon, 4 in this case, and double it. 4 and 4 is 8, 5 and 5 is 10, 6 and 6 is 12, 7 and 7 is 14, 8 and 8 is 16, 9 and 9 is 18. Okay? But we've already done Trachtenberg 5 and 6, where this is the multiplier 5 and 6, and these are the multiplicon. All right, so we have 8. 4 and 4 is 8. Multiplication by 3, 4, 7, and 8 using multiplier 3 times 7 and 7 times 3. They are difficult to do. There's too many mental operations that have to be done in order to multiply using your hands, using those multiplier 3, 4, 7, and 8. So we're going to do it by addition. 2 times 4 is 8. Then 3 times 4 is 8 plus 4. There it is, 8 plus 4, and we get this 12. All right? So 3 times 4 is 12, and 4 times 3 is 12. Then, to get this 16, 4 times 4, 3 times 4 is 12. We add 4 to it, 12 plus 4, and we get 16. All right, we filled in these 2 blocks. These 2 are missing. They can be done by multiplier, Trachtenberg 7 and 8, but it's too difficult to put it into hand calculations. Too many mental. So what I'm going to do is use Trachtenberg 6 times 2, 6 times 3, I get 18, and I'll show that shortly using the hands, using the model, or using my hands. Anyway, once I get this, 6 times 3 is 18. All I have to do to get 3 times 7 or 7 times 3 is add 3 to 18, I get 21. Now once I have 7 times 3 or 3 times 7, 21, all I have to do is add 3 to it to get 24. So now I have 8 times 3 or 3 times 8, 24. Another way to do it is use Visual 9 and get 9 times 3 will be 27 in Visual 9. And then if I subtract 3 from 27, 27 minus 3 is equal to 24. That's easy. You get your 24 again. Now what about 7 times 4? Can be done by Trachtenberg 7, but 6 times 4 is very easy. Trachtenberg 6, we get 24. Then all we have to do is add 4 to it, and we get 28. So now we have 7 times 4. 24 plus 4 is 28. And then once we have that, 8 times 4 is 32, because 28 plus 4 is 32. Or again, we can do subtraction. We can get 9 times 4, 36, using Visual 9. Then we can subtract 4 from 36, which is an easy subtraction. 36 minus 4 is 32. So there it is. So we get these 6 by addition. All right. Let me show that. I want to multiply 6 times 3 using multiplier 6, Trachtenberg 6. I'm going to start my count with the right hand. 1, alternate to the left, 2, and count up to the multiplicand, 3. There it is. I compare the two sets. Are they equal? If they're equal, I add 0. If they're not equal, I add 5 for Trachtenberg 6. 2 is not equal to 1, so I have to add 5 to 3. 5 and 3 are 8, so 8 is the ones place. The tens place is the extended fingers in the left hand, 1. So 6 times 3 is 18. To get 7 times 3, all I have to do is add 3 to 18 and I get 21. All I have to do to get 8 times 3 is add 3 to 21 and I get 24. All right. What about 7 times 4 and 8 times 4? I'm going to do 6 times 4. This is 1, 2, 3, and I alternate back to my left hand, 4. The sets are equal. The hands now represent 6 times 4. The sets are equal, I don't have to add anything. The ones place is the multiplicand, 4. What about the tens place? Left hand open fingers, 2. These are your hands, right? The camera's your eye and you're facing. This is your left hand, this is your right hand. Okay. So it's 2, 4. 6 times 4 is 24. What about 7 times 4? Well, I only have to add 4 to 24 and I get 28. What about 8 times 4? I have to add 4 to 28 and I get 32. There's another way of getting 8 times 4 and 8 times 3. I can go to Visual 9. Okay? Remember, all the fingers extended. That's what you start with. I want to multiply 9 times 3 in order to get 8 times 3. Starting from the left, this is multiplicand 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to turn down that finger. That separates it into two sets. 2 extended fingers to the left, and that's the tens place. 5, 6, 7 extended fingers to the right of the multiplicon, and that's the ones place. So 9 times 3 is 27. What's 8 times 3? I subtract 3 from 27. I get 24. What about 9 times 4? 1, 2, 3. I put down the fourth finger. Visual 9 is the easiest way to multiply by multiplier 9. It separates it into two sets. 3 extended fingers to the left, 6 extended fingers to the right. 9 fours are 36. So what about 8 fours? All I have to do is subtract 4 from 36. I get 32. All right, so the blocks are filled now. We have all of them in the multiplication table. All the products that give us a 2-digit product, all right? So in other words, all the products from 10, 5 times 2, 281. All right. Oh, so that ends it. This is the final clip in the series, Hands as a Calculator. And again, it is much easier for a student to verify the facts in the addition and the multiplication table using their hands as a calculator than it is to rote memorize those facts. And the other advantage of hand calculation is the hands are readily available at all times to do the calculation if recall fails. So you only have to learn essentially 4 procedures. 5, Trachtenberg 5 and 6, visual 9, and then tens complement multiplication.